I don't know our record against them, but it's pretty bad. They always kick our ass. So this is not a rivalry, as you mentioned that earlier. So we just got to, work together and figure it out.
We are joined by FS1 NBA analyst Stephen Jackson. Stephen, what was your takeaway from last night's game?
How can you not love Embiid? How can you not love him? One of my favorite players. Yes, I love it. I love that. It was a great game, great opener for the NBA. I think everybody's seen the first 5-6 minutes. How it was the first game, so many turnovers, everybody missing layups. But for the most part, you could tell that guys on both teams worked on their one-on-one game. It was so much one-on-one and so many moves from summer workouts done in the first half. It was unbelievable. But when it came down to it, you see that Philly definitely needs some help. Embiid and Simmons, they can't do it all. They won't win the East with that team. Boston is just too deep. They can go 10 deep. They got 9 guys that can start on any NBA team. They're going to be hard to beat. And by Kyrie not having a good game and they still able to win the way they did, I think coming towards the end of the season, they can stay healthy. That's the only team I see that can really compete with Golden State.
I agree with everything you just said. Boston is just a better overall team. They're deep. They're deep, Skip. I mean, you got Rozier coming off the bench. You got Morris coming off the bench. You got guys coming off the bench that in a normal situation, they'll be starters. Ben Simmons is phenomenal. 19, 15, and 8. Skip, if he ever got a shot from 10 feet, that's it. I'm not saying he needs to shoot 15, 18, 23. If he can shoot from 10 feet, Skip, he's going to average 20. He could be Anthony Davis.
Well, he can. He will.
Yes.
Because if you remember, Skip, when Magic got in, Magic didn't shoot an outside shot. He developed that set push shot, and he got good. He got the way he could shoot it from three-point range.
Yep.
Ben Simmons, he 9 or 21. He'll be better. He's a 50+% field goal percentage guy. But outside of that, these other guys didn't play very well. But you know what? Here's something that bears watching. Jason Tatum. I'm not so sure that even when Kyrie plays his best night, that Jason Tatum might be the best player on this ball club.
Wow.
That's going to be very, very interesting, Skip, because Kyrie said one of the reasons also that he left is that he wanted his own team. And I told you there's an old saying that says you got to be careful because you can make your destiny on the very road you took to avoid it. Now, there's a good chance, Skip, he might move on to the Knicks. But there's another guy that Knicks are in play for also, Skip. Now, what happens if KD, we don't know, we're speaking hypothetically, he leaves the Knicks. Kyrie have been on 3 teams, and he's not the guy. Because if KD goes to the Knicks and Kyrie goes to the Knicks,
you'd be talking championship.
It's not his team, though. But Boston is loaded. I'm going to be shocked if they don't win 60+. I'm going to be shocked, and I agree with you. This is the only team that can compete with Golden State. I'm not saying they can beat them, Skip, but they can compete with them. It won't be a sweep. It won't be a 4-1. This is going to go. This would be a long series come playoff time.
Kyrie did not look right last night. He didn't look explosive. He didn't look confident in his legs underneath him. But that will change over time as he starts to play his way back into game shape. So my takeaway were a couple here. But the first one is I'm watching Philly, and I'm saying the 2 most dominant players on the court belong to the 76ers. In this game last night, the 2 most dominant players are that big center and that point, whatever he is.
Point player.
Yeah, he's a point player.
Yeah.
But they're just dominating. But last year, that team took off because they added Bellinelli and Ilyasova, and they started just bombing threes along with Redick, and those 2 are gone. And I don't know, they got Wilson Chandler, and he had a pulled hamstring, so he couldn't play last night. But they tried to start Markelle Fultz, so they're trying to force-feed him into the lineup. And I got to tell you, I didn't love him before the draft, and I still don't love him. And in the second half, they had to go back to starting J.J. Because J.J. can still just shoot the lights out. But even though he made a few, they shot 19.2% from 3, and that's why the score was what it was. Because you got to make a few more than that. I mean, Stephen Jackson would have made like 5 last night. Am I right about that?
Facts, easy.
Yeah, facts.
But at least what JJ can give you that Fultz can't is that he can spread the floor.
He can.
Ain't nobody worried about Markelle Fultz shooting no 3.
No,
not at all.
Well, the word worried about shooting anything.
You're right. Just shooting.
I know. So to your point, Boston goes 10 deep. I mean, seriously, their second team is really good, man. It was kind of the team that got them through the playoffs last year and upset Philly last year.
They had 9 guys play at least 19 minutes. 9.
I mean, the only problem they're going to have is who plays when.
Exactly.
There's a lot of stuff going on there because, hey, Rozier and Marcus Morris and Marcus Smart, they can play, man.
Brad did a good job last night.
He did.
He seen Kyrie wasn't going, so he let Rozier finish the game.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of nights like that.
So Kyrie got 2 for 14, and they just pulled away. Wow.
But Stacks, here's the thing, though. That's good in week 1. That's good opening night. But as you get late in the season, Rozier closing those games, how that gonna make Kyrie feel?
Well,
you're rooting hard against
I ain't
Kyrie.
you gonna rooting.
Look,
I'm just telling you.
But if you noticed last night, the first guy off the bench came in and got Brown, and they had Rozier and Kyrie in together. So Kyrie be playing a lot of too because Rozier he earned his minutes.
Yeah,
he earned his minutes.
Playoffs.
And
he played
I think what Brad Stevens does well that I don't see a lot of coaches doing. From 1 through 15, everybody has that confidence to go out there and play with the green light, but also play together. I don't know how he gets that, teaches his team that, but they all play together and all play confident.
Them jokers play hard on defense, too.
Yes.
So, to the point that you made about Embiid, he swallowed it after the game. He said, this ain't no rivalry because they're just kicking our behind, okay? So, I give you that, but I got 2 issues 2 bones I'm going to pick with 2 Celtics last night in the second half because first one is the play in question Jenny pointed out, the Jaylen Brown play. Okay, he stared down Embiid after this play, but did he call glass? Did he wasn't that just pure luck to even make the shot?
That was a block.
He got both hands on the basketball, right? So both hands on the ball, and it accidentally goes in.
out of his hand and goes off the glass.
But this when the phrase comes in. Always be aggressive. You never know what happens.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. But if you make that shot, are you going to go down this court staring down Embiid?
No, not
really?
at all. Not at all.
Really?
Not at all. Not
okay.
At all.
So we got that one. So now we get to this one. And I love Jason Tatum, and you're right. Maybe he will wind up being better than Kyrie, but that's a mouthful you just said because Kyrie's got some legacy going. But it's later in the game. It's starting to be a blowout. He puts a move on Embiid. He's got Embiid on him, and he goes up and shoots a jumper. But Embiid's all over it and makes him shoot it too high, and he banks it in. And it's a luck shot. He did not call bank from straight on. Nobody's going to shoot that shot off the glass. And then he goes back down the court and winks at him. Like, I got you. I got you, wink. No, you didn't.
Everybody watched that play with us, been like, Embiid, great defense.
Yeah, it was great.
Better offense, but great defense. You can't play better defense than that.
Well, I don't know if it's better offense. It's just really good defense.
Really good defense.
You made him do what you needed to make him do, and the ball lucked in.
But
well, are the Celtics that full of themselves that they're going to be staring down after those 2 shots?
But it's going to be interesting. How do they it's the first game and it's easy. But how do these minutes get divvied up? Gordon Hayward, he's not going to go 4-12. Kyrie's not going to go 2 or 14. What do you do? What do you do then?
Well, that's when Brad Stevens is going to be smart because when Kyrie going, you got to leave him out there.
Right.
You got to let him roll.
Rozier said, well, what about me though, bro? I need this.
Yeah, everybody ain't gonna get going. But the good thing about it, like we saw last year, they don't mind playing for each other. They don't care who gets the glory. They just want to win.
I'll tell you
it's
what
easy to play when that guy ain't there. When Kyrie and Gordon ain't there.
Way more shots. Yeah.
I have never been the biggest Gordon Hayward fan, and I thought they overpaid for what he can do because he can do this, but he can't do this.
Right.
To me, every time I watch Marcus Morris play, he just does really big, good things for this team. To me, he's better than Gordon Hayward.
He's going to be the odd man
Seriously.
out. Gordon Hayward's going to be the odd man out.
That's why I said that at some point, when push comes to shove and you got to win the basketball game, I'm going with Marcus Morris.
You got to go with your pit bulls. You got to go.
Because he making big shot. He hitting big three. He gonna play tough D. Now
he had 16 and 10 last night.
But
20 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But see what happened? You remember last time he started talking? He better not talk. Oh, he got LeBron. He do a good job on LeBron. You know what?
Yeah.
Skip, you remember that, Skip?
Yeah.
I do.
And I told you what was gonna happen. I put that call in LeBron. I said, LeBron, put that work on it.
Did you tell LeBron?
I said, LeBron, give him that work.
You didn't even have to call him. He was going to do that anyway.
LeBron came out there with them old red wings on and the hard hat. Gave him straight work.
No, he can't hang with that guy.
Nobody can.
Well,
nobody can.
Well, I mean, except for Kevin.
No. Kevin Durant, no.
Don't
Stop.
do that.
Stop.
Don't do that.
You know good and well Kevin Durant ain't dealing up LeBron. Stop, Steve Stacks.
I don't know about that.
Stop it.
Nobody in the world D'ing up LeBron, but if I had 2 players to guard him, I would want KD and Kawhi.
Who I wanted to. That's who I want. We gonna cook them. We gonna cook them. They got enough bricks in their back pocket. They got enough because Bron go back down. You turn around on that one leg. You saw the 3, right, Skip?
Oh, man, that was amazing.
Oh, you see that? You heard what Zach said? That was
I wish
amazing.
we had time to talk about this.
You can't teach that.
only.
You can't teach it.
We'll have plenty more
Zach,
time.
you can't teach
Steven,
that.
thank you for joining us. Will Tom Brady ever retire? I hope not for our sake. It's too much fun. We'll tell you next.
There's certain guys we say in the locker room, they're going to ball.